Hello, everybody. For any of you thinking about a move to the Sunshine State of Florida, this episode is for you. We're checking out 3 properties, one of which is sitting on more than 3.5 acres of land. Welcome to How Much House for the Money. Hope you're all having a beautiful day, and your cup is always full of happiness, and that glass is always full of gratitude. So we're going to begin right here in Old Town, Florida. This one's in Dixie County. So you're going to be near a lot of the natural springs that are 72 degrees year-round in this location. And this house is the highest price in today's episode. It is sitting on 2.5 acres of land. It's $199,000 with 3 bedrooms and 1.5 bathrooms, and the house itself has a little over 1,480 square feet of living space. So this one's at 196A Southeast 119th Avenue in Old Town, Florida, 32628. And again, this is going to be Dixie County, where the population is just over 17,460 people. This house has been on the market for 5 days, and it was built in 1975. So let's check it out and see how much house we're getting for our money in Old Town, Florida. Look at this pretty little block place. So we have a metal roof. We have a carport. So sitting on 2.5 acres of land, a little block build here. And let's keep going. So in Dixie County, as I mentioned, it's a little over 17,400 people. And the median home values here are just around $210,000. And this one is listed for $199,000, so you can always make offers, right? Have those home inspections. Go check it out and get the lay of the land. 2.5 acres among the live oaks. So if you want to trade in some snow and snowmen and frozen lakes for some live oaks and some alligator, you're all set with this one. You're going to have a wide array of wildlife roam through here in Dixie County. So here we are headed right on inside. So these look like there could be laminate flooring, could be hardwood. Go check it out. So here's a light living room, light and bright. Looks like aluminum windows, but when you're there and have your home inspection, you'll find out if the windows are aluminum, if they're wood, if they're vinyl. They'll check the longevity of the roof. They'll check your foundation, run your mechanicals. And this one is 196A Southeast 119th Avenue in Old Town, Florida. So this would be country living on 2.5 acres of land with a well, septic, and utilities. So there's what we see of the kitchen. You do have a 2-door refrigerator. You have an electric range with a range hood. You do have a window above your double sink. Nice slider doors to get you out back, right off the kitchen. Galley style kitchen, I would say. How's everybody out there doing? Hope you're having a great day. It's always great to have everybody here. Remember, you're welcome to subscribe to the channel and join our growing community. And definitely hit that notification bell, because that house you're not looking for may be in the next episode. Just a reminder to leave me a comment and let me know where you're viewing from. Let me know what kind of weather you're having. And yes, I do understand in Alabama it got mighty cold. However, you won't freeze for a long time in Alabama. It's going to warm up. And in Florida, I think in parts of Florida, it is in the low 60s today and sunny. So that's always good. Okay, so here we have a full bathroom with a tub and shower combination. Here's your hallway leading to your bedrooms. This is really cute. Looks like you could move right in here. Looks very clean, well maintained. But again, have those home inspections. Research your neighborhoods. So those look like bedroom spaces there. Nice that there's ceiling fans in each room. 2.5 acres of land. Who's looking for some acreage? So here you do have a little back patio down right there beside your AC unit. Looks very peaceful and private. Could always add a little bit more native vegetation, some bromeliads. You can add that pop of color. Because before we know it, I think we're less than 55 days till spring. I think that's where we're at. I know it's under 60 days. Okay, so this is nice. You've got your laundry room right there with some cabinets, and it looks like we have another window. Nice metal roof. And again, the home inspection will let you know the age of it. Here's a drone view, and this is Old Town, Florida. in Dixie County. Beautiful area of the state, I would say. If you've never explored this area of Florida, I highly recommend it. It's so pretty. Beautiful vegetation, beautiful trees, beautiful landscape. And this is Old Town. So you do have some neighbors. And you're sitting on 2.5 acres with this property. And it's listed for $199,000. And in Florida, your property tax rate is 0.80%, which means that's what your county assessor is going to come out and gauge your property taxes on. There again is another view of the front with your carport. Cute little place. 1968 Southeast 119th Avenue in Old Town, Florida, 32628. Let's show you where you are on the map with this. 2.5 acres. Okay, so you do have some amenities close by. So you're east of Cross City. You are west of Wilcox and Trenton. Steinhatchee's over here to your west. We've got Horseshoe Beach in Sewanee down here to the south, along with Fowler's Bluff. Here's Cedar Key down to the south of us. And you've got Gainesville over here to the east. And then up to the north, you've got Bell and Williford and Spring Ridge. And High Springs is another really pretty area for your springs. You've got Fanning Springs, Blue Springs, all types of springs in this area. And then you've got Bronson down here to the southwest or southeast as well. So again, here's your satellite view of the property, 2.5 acres. There it is, a nice rectangular parcel tucked back in the trees. And that's 196A Southeast 119th Avenue. And the listing states it's a 3-bedroom, 1.5-bath block house, 2.5 peaceful acres in Old Town, nestled off of a paved road in a quiet neighborhood. You've got a nice blend of privacy and convenience. You're just being minutes from local shops and restaurants. It's ideal for families, retirees, or anyone looking to escape the hustle and bustle. And you're only 50 minutes, that's 50, less than an hour, from Gainesville. And when we look at the history on this one, this was listed in June of last year for $210. They removed it. Now they've listed it for $199. And this house is this house is 51 years old. 51 years old, not 151. So 51-year-old property right there. $199,000 on 2.5 acres. Now we're going to head into Perry, Florida. This house is sitting on 3.67 acres, and it's $145,000. It's 4 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms with 2,032 square feet of living space. 3.67 acres in Perry, Florida, and 1100 Glennis Cruce Road, and that's Perry, Florida 32347, pardon me. And this one's been on the market for 10 days, built in 1963. So let's take a look and see how much house we're getting for our money in Perry, Florida on 3.67 acres. Nice country property right here in Perry, Florida, which means we are in Taylor County, where the population is just over 21,500 people. And the median home values here are right around $185,000. And this one's listed for $145,000. Okay, so here is the outside of it with some evening lights on. We have a screen porch. We have a metal roof. 3.67 acres right here. So here's the interior. So we have some paneling. Looks like we have vinyl flooring. So here would be your front room, and it looks like we have a staircase that leads us up to the next level. So we have some nice exposed beams on the ceiling. This has the potential, doesn't it? Possibilities. Look at that. So this might be one of the bedrooms. Could use this space over here against the wall like a home office or maybe a craft space. Are any of you crafty? Oh, look at this. So it looks like we do have an outbuilding with 3 bays. We have a back deck. Square parcel of 3.67 acres. And again, this is Taylor County in Perry, Florida. So there's your living area. We may have hardwood floors with this house. It might just be covered with that linoleum. Okay, here's the kitchen. So we do have the sink there without a window above it, but you could remove these upper cabinets here and put in a window if you wanted a view. as you do some dishes, since we do not have a dishwasher. But it looks like we have a combination of the dining and kitchen area here. Nice cabinets. We could salvage those. You do have a window to the left of the refrigerator. And this one again is $145,000. That's the asking price. So this here could be another bedroom. Paneling can always be painted if you want to lighten it up and modernize the interior space. When it's your own, you can do whatever you want with it, especially on 3.67 acres. That's fantastic. Okay, now I'm not sure if those are holes in that ceiling tile, but again, you want to go check this out in person. Get down to the fine details, get the lay of the land. So here's your bathroom here with a window. Do have the vanity in the commode and the lid's down. We're off to a good start. Looks like we have a tub and shower combination. And you can always ask the agents how long the home has been vacant. You can ask about utility bills. You can call utility companies and get the history on those as well. Another clean home. Looks like it's been well cared for. Yeah, it definitely looks like hardwood flooring. So there's your staircase going up to the next level. Now for me, I think I might want to take this wall out and maybe make the staircase a little bit more of a focal point. It's got a little light at the bottom, so that'll help you in the dark. This has got potential. I like the beams across the ceiling. So we do have some built-in drawers. This looks like this might be the upstairs, maybe a primary bedroom. But you've got some nice built-ins. You do have closet spaces as well. This has some rustic charm to it. Nice. Definitely has possibilities, I would say. Let me know what you guys think about this one. There's another bathroom. Okay, so look at this. Screened porch. Nice. Better to have one than not, I would say. Fantastic. Can lighten that up. Put some chairs out there. Watch your wildlife roam through on your 3.67 acres in Perry, Florida. That's very pretty. Just visualize that with a fresh coat of paint on that metal roof and your vegetation in full bloom. It'd be very pretty. Cute little farmhouse right there with a lot of potential. And this one's $145,000. Okay, so there we do have a ramp on the back if you need it. If not, it can be removed. Looks like that could have vinyl siding, but again, when you're there in person, you can check it out. There's your floor plan. 9 by 11 kitchen, 9 by 11 dining room, 10 by 15 covered patio, porch 10 by 5. Primary bedroom is 19 by 18. Another bedroom is 13 by 19. Good size bedrooms. Your living room is 22 by 13.7. Your screen porch is 25 feet 9 inches by 4 feet 7 inches. Sweet. I like it when they add the floor plans. So there's some more of your vegetation in your carports. Plenty of room for a garage if you wanted one. There's a little outbuilding and your carport and your 3-bay outbuilding there. If you're looking for peace and privacy, this one might suit your needs in Perry, Florida. Yeah, this has got potential. Looks like they might have been gardeners. And there again is the drone view. 1100 Glennis Cruce Road, and that's Perry, Florida 32347. And let's take a look if we can see a street view here. You're tucked back from the road. Nice. This gives you a little bird's eye view of the street anyway. Very pretty. Tucked back in there. Oops. Sorry about that. And here's where we are on the map. Perry, Florida. Okay, so you got a drive-in nearby. That's nice. And let's see, we're to the west of Buckville. We are, let's see, right above Athena and Salem. And over here to the west, we've got Lamont. Up to the north, we have Shady Grove. And Tallahassee is up here to the northwest. And over to the east, we have Live Oak, Lake City, Jasper, and Jennings up to the north. So this is North Florida, and you are below Madison and below Greenville and below Monticello. So you're southeast of Tallahassee with this one. Let's check out your satellite view. So take a look at your 3.67 acres. There it is right there. Nice square parcel. And this one has only been on the market 10 days, and it states here, tucked away in a quiet country setting, 4-bedroom, 2-bath farmhouse, sits on 3.67 acres. Perfect balance of peaceful country living with everyday convenience. And let's see here. Says you have the property, feels wonderfully secluded. However, it's conveniently located just 10 minutes from the heart of Perry with your grocery store, shopping, dining, and everyday necessities. And let's see here for the history on this one. It was just listed, and this property is 63 years old. And again, the property tax rate is 0.80% in the Sunshine State. $145,000 in Perry, Florida. And again, that house has more than 2,032 square feet of living space. Nice property right there. Now we're going to head into Crystal River so we can move in with the Manatees. And this one is $109,000. It's sitting on a little bit more than 3/4 of an acre. It's 2-bedroom, 1-bath block build with a 952 square feet of living space. It's been on the market 6 days. It was built in 1969. So let's take a look at this and see how much house we're getting for our money in Crystal River, Florida, which means we're in Citrus County. And the median home values here are right around $264,000. Okay, so we have a shingle roof with this one. Looks like a block build with a carport. Right beneath the live oaks. And this was $109,000. And Crystal River is the home of the Manatees. It's a beautiful area here. Okay, so this looks like we have light and bright interior space with vinyl flooring. Now here we do have what could be implemented as a fireplace right in front of this row of cabinets. And then looks like behind this row of cabinets, it looks like our kitchen. So for me, I think I'd want to remove this wall right here and implement a fireplace and have that open right into my kitchen area would be nice. And this is Crystal River in Citrus County at 1081 North Beaumont Terrace. $109,000. Not quite an acre, but more than 3/4. Okay, so here's a lot of cabinets in the kitchen. We do not see appliances. We do have a laundry area right here off the kitchen. So here's the bathroom. We do have the window in the bathroom, tub and shower combination. Looks like we might need a window in this house. This has got potential. For any of you looking in this area of Crystal River, this is $109,000. So it looks like we're right down to the bare floor. So this looks like a bedroom with a closet. That actually looks like vinyl flooring. When it's set up like this, you can do whatever you want with it. It looks pretty raw. You can go in there and just modernize it. This has definitely got potential also. So here's maybe another addition to the house. Storage space. Look at that. Nice outbuilding. And this is more than 3/4 of an acre, not quite an acre of land. So you do have a back porch as well. Beautiful oaks. Love that. So you do have some neighbors. It looks like the yard may be fenced. But again, go check it out in person. And as always, the listing agencies and the addresses for these properties are always found in the description box below the video. Yeah, there's your another outbuilding. Dang, that's a lot of outbuildings. And there again is the house. That would be so pretty with a fresh coat of paint. It may need a new roof. You could put a metal roof on it or just go over it, you know, take off the shingle and put a new shingle roof on it. The possibilities are endless. This one's $109,000. 1081 North Beaumont Terrace. So let's get a look at our street view here. So there you are. Looks like it's been cleaned up. Tucked back on a little side street. Very pretty. And let's see here. Okay, so we have a lot of local amenities nearby. And this is Crystal River. So you've got your Publix grocery store right nearby. Three Sister Springs. Citrus Hills. Homosassa Springs right here, down to the southwest. You've got Ozello over here to the southwest as well. Leesburg is over here to the east, along with Orlando's down to the southeast. We've got Brooksville and Spring Hill down to the south, along with Hudson. And then the further south you go, you're going to have Newport Richey, Port Richey, Tampa, Clearwater. And then as we head up to the north, you're going to have Gainesville, Fort McCoy, Citra, Sewanee, Chiefland, Bronson. And so right there you are. Red marks a spot right there. And then satellite view. And again, this is a little more than 3/4 of an acre. And there's your parcel right there. Nice. Nice parcel. You do have a lot of trees on the property. 1081 North Beaumont Terrace. And built in 1969, and it's been on the market 6 days. And it says it's a first-time home buyer special on 0.81 of an acre in Crystal River, and it presents an opportunity for rehabbers and full-time residents, a renovation project on an oversized lot. You have a detached garage and large multi-purpose covered structure offering excellent potential for storage, workspace, or a future enhancement. And let's see here. When we look at the history on this one, this was listed in 2022 for $250,000. They decreased it to $210,000, decreased it to $190,000, decreased it to $180,000. Then they removed it. Now they're trying it for $109,000. So it looks like they're motivated to sell it. And this is Crystal River. It's been on the market 6 days, built in 1969. And that is a $109,000 house with 3/4 of an acre right there. Cute block build. Or if you want more land, this one's in Perry, Florida on 3.67 acres with 2,032 square feet of living space for $145,000. Or if you want to live in Old Town in Dixie County, this one is $199,000 with 2.5 acres of land. And that house has 1,488 square feet of living space. And that'll conclude today's episode. Wherever you find yourself, I hope you're having a beautiful day. It's always great to be with everyone. Let me know in the comments what you think about these properties, especially if you're looking in the Sunshine State and you want a little bit of land, or if you want to go hang out with the manatees, that Crystal River property would be perfect for that. Hope you're having a great day. We will see you in the next one because more houses with low price and high potential are on its way. Have a great day, everybody. Great to be with you. Cheers.